Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, I've been loving your questions. I tell you what, when you watch the episode before now, oh my god, it blew my mind. So, and I don't want to scare people or upset anybody, so I will be doing a reading. I'm not always going to get the proper true message at the time. It's like an onion. When as I go and proceed, I'll be more definite. But oh my god, do you know what? I prefer Devon and hell to what we've discovered. Anyway, thank you for all your questions. I've noticed, I know, that on the Dare to Ask videos, episode 1, 2, 3, excuse me, might need water, but anyway, I've just done an hour for you all. Yeah, so I don't know, I'll have to work it out properly, and I'm sure there's a better outcome than that. But yeah, blowing my mind. Thank you for your questions. Oh, that was it. On the other episodes, you're asking great questions, but the rule is and always has been that you put it on the Dare to Ask open, so that I can get the, it's all there and I can get the questions as well. So I'm not sure if it's, a misunderstanding on my part and I'm not being clear enough, but go on the Dare to Ask open. It's got a pink bit. I haven't done any other videos apart from Dare to Ask in the last 48 hours. So please go and enter your questions there, and they'll definitely be answered, and it makes me feel so bad, and there's so many of you for me to keep going, oh, go on to the Dare to Ask open, do this. But it's the way it always has been, and it's the fairest way as well. So okay, let's get into it. Let's have a look. Your hubby is gonna love this. Your hubby is very handsome. Tell him hello from all of us. I certainly will. Bless him. I know. Do you know what? He is a good husband. He's a good friend, good partner. I'm not going to go where the other is late, but anyway, yeah, he is a good, kind soul as well. Never mind. Do you know what? Everybody likes him. I've never met a person who does not like my husband. He's so laid back as well. Okay, right. Why is it going so dark? Can't do it now anyway. Right, so why is it so dark? Just give me a second. Settings. Where's the settings? Brightness. Oh, there it is. Display and brightness. Not automatic. Oh, apparently it's bright. Okay, I can see it a bit better. Maybe it's the sun. Maybe I'm going blind. Your vacation spot looks lovely. My question is, will surrogate Sussex children ever be revealed to the world? Well, she wouldn't do it because she does it as a gift to others, so she wouldn't do that, but other people will. Will a surrogate ever spill the beans? No. She's obviously signed papers as well. She thinks about the children, and how they would feel. It's not in her. She just doesn't, she wouldn't go there at all. Don't forget, some surrogates, I mean, they're not a farm, but some of them do it, 2 or 3 times as well, so she'd ruin a reputation, and it'd destroy your life anyway. It really would, a normal person doing a good thing for somebody, and then all the backlash, you know. She's private and confidential, so no, she won't do it. But will somebody else do it? Absolutely, I've always said that. Yeah, it looks like a man who knows what he's doing as well. Actually, sometimes William is the King of Cups. Is it William? No, it won't come from him. I think I've said that before. It comes from elsewhere, and probably from someone she knows. Is it a journalist or somebody? I'm fine. I'm just recording, my sweetheart. You're on video. No, you're all right. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if it was him, but somebody popped here yesterday and offered me some marijuana. Anyway, so I went and told my husband, and he went, oh yeah, he came and offered it to me. So I went, oh. So I said, how did you know who I was? So he said, I told him to come and see. I thought it was real funny. I wasn't laughing. Anyway, I don't care who does it. It's just not my thing. So it's a man who knows what he's doing. It's an investigator. Is it an investigator? Yes, yes, yes. Somebody, you know, who's investigating all these rumours as well. So it definitely comes out. But it won't be the royal family. And it won't be the surrogate neither. Okay. Oh, that's better. I can see loads better now. Will Rupert Lowe be successful in his bid to be PM, and can he save Great Britain from the illegals? I think Rupert is a man of his word, and those are the things, you know, that he wants, and he knows that's how we feel as well. I mean, you know, it doesn't just affect us. It does affect Rupert and all the farmers and all his friends, you know, all the team, all of us. So is Rupert a man of his word when it comes to illegals? Yeah, he'll struggle. He'll struggle, you know, because obviously he'll get into power and he had to cut that red tape. Do you know what? I would F the EU. Absolutely, take no notice of them. Send me on planes out with them. So he'll be finding a way around things. Now, will Rupert Lowe be the next Prime Minister? I always get a no for this. And it is, now I'm getting recklessness, you know. Oh no, I'm not, I'm getting blocked. Really? I'm getting young people here. I'm going to say no, he won't be this Prime Minister, this one. But will he be Prime Minister in the future? I've said this before, I think there's somebody in that party that wants to cause trouble, and it's deliberate. You know, cops, vulnerable, medication. Will Farage be the next PM? No, he's unhappy as well. Does Labour stay in? I'm getting all no's and negativity. No, not committed. Oh, don't tell me it's the Greens. Well, the Greens, what is his name? Well, we'll just say the Greens. Will they be the next Prime Minister? They have a change of leadership. Oh, this isn't boding well at all, is it? Panel bit save the UK from illegals. Because there's other ways, you know, you don't have to be Prime Minister. I mean, it would bloody hell. But there are other ways. Not air. It's not air. Tommy, it's not air. Is it raining? No. No, she's got serious issues there. I think somebody's unwell. I think that is to do with her child. Okay, well, just double check that. Did the Greens get in as Prime Minister? Oh, frickin' hell, frickin' hell. Yeah, there's a woman here. It's her time to shine. She's the Queen of Pentacles. Don't you remember in other readings that I've done and I couldn't work out who this woman is? I'll tell you now. Is she dark? Is she dark-skinned or foreign? Absolutely, I've worked it out. Look at her. Colours are her. Colours are her. Freaking hell. Can we end this simulation now, universe? It looks like the Greens. Can we change that? What action must we take for this not to happen? Have a leap of faith? Huh? This person does things differently. Will they deal with the illegals? And then Don't Trust will take revenge. Oh, freaking hell. Do you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna have to say no. You always look lovely, happy and rested when on holiday. So glad you are reading for us. Question, will the king be outed for his dirty deeds before he passes? Do you know what? I'm not sure. I know I've done that question, maybe. Anyway, I'll give you the same answer. Nothing happens until after his death. And then you'll be amazed at the amount of stuff and revelations that come out. Let's have a look though, I'll just check. So will the king be outed for his dirty deeds before he passes? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to shine a light on things, you know. Some things won't be accurate and some things will. What if did he do that, you know, could wreck the monarchy? It's to do with government. He's done something with government. Maybe he's tried to protect people, or he's got like an alliance with them. I mean, he must be in on the plan. Because that bloke can, you know, call in the army. He can. Everybody's saying, you know, national security is bad. He can't dissolve Parliament, but he can bring in the army. It's his army, and you don't need permission. I checked it out before. He can do that, and he hasn't. How will he feel when he's outed? We've always said he's weak. Yeah, it'll be too much for him. So much. So yes, it will. It'll definitely come out. Will it be after his death? competing interests, you know, people at each other's throats as well. So I would expect that, you know, there'll be some mentions of things, and the aim is actually to get us used to it, you know, so it's not a shock when it comes out. They did that with Andrew, if you didn't notice. So I think before you start seeing things trickle down. And it is to do with the royal family. Maybe he's covered up for Andrew. Is this dirty deed about Andrew? Yeah, there's more to come. Oh, I'm getting a mother here. It's a Queen of Cups universe, Diana. Absolutely, my cup is full. Maybe it's kind of some wishes or something. Did he, was he happy when she passed? It's about the truth coming out, the truth, and why she was taken. Maybe he knew and hadn't done anything about it. Was Charles responsible? Did Charles order Diana's death? This fell out. This is Starmer, I believe. This is Starmer. Did he order a death? No, I think it's something goes on after. Something goes on after two people meeting. They made an agreement, and there's partnership as well, working together. I don't think he ordered it. I know some, you know, what government, MI5 or whoever it is, they definitely ordered it. But it's just come into my mind. We said Diana was still alive a while ago. Is she? Other people's burden. He wouldn't know she's alive. He thinks she's gone. She knew too much as well, and she was going to be a pain in the ass. The information that she knew was reckless. But I don't think she'd have done that to William. In fact, I know she wouldn't. What other dirty deeds is he? What was the level of, you know, was he involved in her murder? No. He thinks it was an accident. Is she alive, universe? I'm getting a yes, guys. Yes. Spilt milk, get over it, useless emotions. Wasting time fretting over a situation that was out of your hands. So I feel like there's something he knew that is to do with Diana. Tell me what I need to know about Diana. I would prefer the wild card, please, but, you know, I'll settle for anything else. She knows, all right. She's changed her looks. Did someone want to protect Diana from future attacks? He gave a warning. That's right. Did Charles give Diana a warning? Yeah, he said you're kidding yourself, deceiving yourself about what others will do in situation. And she was already paranoid enough. I don't see why people are pissed off with that. So did Diana change her appearance? Because she looks like she's got dark hair, long. Seeing what others can't. seeing the big picture, camouflage. She's disguised. Now, people thought I was nuts when I said Epstein was alive and that Charlie Kirk is alive. And it's all coming out. It is all coming out. And I think Harry knows. Does Harry know? Weren't bother. Not committed. Well, I can't imagine him not being bothered by it, so I'm going to assume he doesn't know. You see, you wouldn't be able to get away with it, you know. With Meghan's gobshite. Do the MI5, MI6, CIA, FBI, are they aware that Diana is alive? Because she would need help. Yeah, big creative. They've created, you know, the situation and everything. She was alive when that car crashed. And if she was truly dead, right? If she was truly dead, why would you keep going assassinating people and to shut them up? So I think that's going to be Charlie's biggest issue. And so yes, is this Tommy Robinson rally going to get Starmer out, and will we escape the digital ID? I think that's why it kind of feels familiar, because I've already done this video, but anyway. Is the Tommy Robinson rally going to get Starmer out? Yeah, and I think it's a wake-up call and all. But he don't care, does he? He wants to stay in power. He wants to tell the world that he was right, and he's making out that there was a lot of negative stories and so many people got arrested, which is absolutely bullshit, you know. But he thinks if he says it on camera, then that is the truth. It is humiliating for him. It is humiliating for him. Is it humiliating for him? It's worse than that. Not this time around. Delays make you suspicious of others. Disappointment and delays. Everybody's seen this right around the world, so I would say it is humiliating. It's embarrassing, especially when you're told by Trump to get your immigration sorted and whatever else, and your oil. So it doesn't get him out, but it doesn't help him neither. You know, everybody can see judgment. Do you know what? We're so good that the rest of the world are amazed by us, you know, our tolerance, our patience, our lack of violence as well. You know, it's quite clear to see us are not violent by nature. The illegals are. We won't escape digital ID because what I'm going to say to you is, and I know this because I used to work there, basically we're already digital ID, and how that works is that you have your benefits person, you've got your DVLA, you've got the tax revenue, you know, all these places are getting centralised, okay? So it is already out there. It's just a lot harder to bring it in. But if you're a pensioner, they'll want you to open a bank account, you know, or yeah, they'll do some kind of review. If you're on benefits, they'll get you. If you want your passport, they'll get you, you know. But already, they have, that information is actually available. It just takes longer. it's a bit more complex, and yeah, takes longer. So will we escape it? No, we won't. No, we won't. Now, I do have to say, it can, you know, it's, we all know it's a situation that is driven by the elites and everything. So, I mean, even TV licensing, have your details. There's loads of examples, you know, that there is. Well, so it's inevitable that it's enforced, but maybe it can be stopped being abused. Okay. Will we get rid of the M's, a certain demographic in the UK, or will they take over the UK and will Starmer ever face charges for bringing dangerous peoples over? Will people ever get the justice for kids being raped and trafficked? I read that question yesterday. Do you know what? I just felt so overwhelmed with emotion. I could have started crying. Right, so the first thing is we shouldn't tie all of them with the same brush. You know, they've been born here, they've contributed to society, they've got families, and they're decent. It's the extremists, you know, that, and the illegals, okay, that the problem, the problem. And I'm going to show you how the feel about this. You know, how do the genuine ones feel about all this badness with their culture? Yeah, I know, I know. You know, they don't commit the unspeakable acts at all. And, you know, they're just as frustrated as we are. In fact, they're absolutely terrified because you know what's happened? Yeah? They didn't have Sharia law. They didn't have a boss. You know, they didn't have somebody creating trouble and giving them all a bad name, and now they get slagged off or spat at in the street. They didn't have any of that. And now they've come over and they're, oh my God, they're punishing this demographic, the genuine ones, you know. The genuine ones are in fear. You know, are they in fear, Universe? Yes or no? Absolutely, look, you know. Huh. And it's out of their control. It's got out of control as well. So they feel like we do. But it's worse for them because they're getting punished by the extremists and threatened, you know, livelihood. They're going to the house, banging on their door, you know. They escaped all that. I mean, some of them have been here all their lives anyway, but, you know, they escaped all that. And now it's followed them. It's as if, you know, and they really are terrified, and more so than us as well, because it's their own people that are enforcing the violence and everything on them. They just wanted, you know, they thought like ancestral, that it was all left behind, you know, and move on. I know they have different laws and that, but I've met a few, and I can safely say, you know, some are modern. I mean, you know, the woman in the beauty parlour, she's Muslim and she was working, and she drives as well, and she's got no husband, but she's got a child. So, you know, I think we should be wary of tying them all together, because I think they have great difficulties as well, and they don't want it just as much as we don't. Now, will Starmer ever be done? Of course he will. That's why he's staying in power. All of it will come out, all of it. But it's not just that, it's all the shit in the past and the hurt and pain caused. He's going to jail. Is Starmer going to be prosecuted for this? Absolutely, you know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's also lost his, you know, this is about families that he gets done for. He could have sorted things, you know, but he didn't. He gave them all the SEX Asbos. I can't tell you how much I despise this man. Will the victims ever get justice? What is justice? Eh? What is truly justice? Can they have it erased from their minds? Can they get, damage to the body fixed? There's all sorts. No, they're not going to get that kind of justice at all. Nothing will take away their absolute horrific experiences. It will be forever in their minds, and whatever you do, you could hang them. Whatever you do, it's not enough. But, legally, will they get justice? No. No, no one's ready yet, are they? I mean, we've got real good people coming out and talking about these things and actively trying to do something about it. But right now, no, everything takes years. You know what? There's an inquiry. They'll delay it, and I'm not talking about months, I'm talking 6 years. Will it take around 6 years for this to be fully investigated and dealt with? Stress, pressure, unclear thinking, don't decide yet. So it's debatable whether this is actually going ahead. I mean, they're putting in people that are not appropriate for something like this. All they're doing is trying to cause stress and make you forget about it, make you feel weak and powerless. But believe me, his time is coming. He will get he will get a reckoning. But these poor people, it's not. I was gonna say, can they heal from it? But it goes into my head, and like, some of them have turned to drugs and drink, and really can't cope, destroying themselves, and all because of evil. And there will be some that are able to be strong enough as well, as we've seen. I think there was maybe 3 to 5 of them all giving the information. Very brave, and they won't give up the fight neither. And sometimes it can take 10 years for this kind of justice and the truth to come out. Whose DNA will show up as Prince Archie and Lilibet biological parents? Will it be Harry? Well, we've got Meghan here. She is the Queen of Swords reversed. Let's have a look what time. Yeah, she's the Queen of... She will never let it be known. They're telling me that these children are biologically Meghan's. Yes or no, what's in the card? What's in the card? Message, young person who's in the way. Well, there's something wrong with that. There is absolutely something wrong there. And are these children, some of the photos and venues? The hair children. I'm getting mother. She's not the mother. She's not a... Oh, that's the surrogate. Oh, I get it. So Meghan's real angry. Okay. I don't know. I think that hysterectomy story is bullshit. Okay. And I know it for a fact. You go and look. Okay. You've only got the Markles saying it and anybody else. You have never, and I guarantee it, you can never say that it came from Trevor directly. He's never spoken about it. Why would he? He's an asset. The marriage was a fake and sham. They're all dressed in white. Well, and we have a white party and all. It's and smoking whatever, and no photos. No, because somebody else probably took the photos. Whose party it was. Anyway, she's not the mother. They used her as surrogate. Right, I'm going to ask her again. Do the children exist? Yes. Is Harry the biological father? Yes. Is Meghan the biological? No, let's have a look. Did Meghan give birth to Archie and Lily? No. Oh, it's a fraud. Look at that. It's a fraud. A scam. Well, we know that. So obviously, oh, there wasn't making bloody love at the time, was there? Eh? His sperm would have been artificially inseminated. Yeah, this is, you know, Meghan could have chose to come out, but obviously she knows about the rules of line of succession. And I am getting a fraud here as well, so it wasn't. Now, did Meghan not have children because of being involvement with CIA and FBI and everything? Yeah, that's a big solution. Okay. So I don't know what she's been up to. There'll be a lot that we don't know. It was only the solution. So maybe, you know, even did she have her eggs frozen and they went out a date? Nah, change your viewpoint, focus elsewhere until news arrives. So it's not that either. Which means it's going to come out. She definitely didn't have an hysterectomy. So, in a word, Harry's yes, not hers, no. Are the King and Prince William in the same page with Harry and Meghan as GB? Do not want them back here. Okay. How does the King feel about Harry returning? It can't happen, you know. It's unfortunate the way things have turned out. It just can't happen. And I know people going about Project Thor and everything, and well, I don't know. I'm not going to argue against it and say, well, that's a load of bollocks. Okay, I can only say what I say. And Harry cannot come back as he is. Anyway, have you seen him? If he wanted to come back, I think I said this yesterday, if he wanted to return to the royal family, there's nothing stopping him. He could use the excuse like, my dad's dying and stuff. He knows his dad's dying, and yet he still comes out with all their bullshit. There is no excuse at all. And do you think the King and William are going to think, oh yeah, it's all part of an act and we'll let you humiliate us? Absolutely not. So is he on the same page? Well, it saddens him, you know. It saddens him. It's a terrible choice, isn't it, you know? I mean, I could well understand if he struck up a relationship with his son. I mean, I'm not being funny. If it was my son, that's all I'd wish for. Can't trust him. Look at the things, he doesn't behave like he wants to return and be part of a loving family. He's forever making dicks and speeches and everything. Does Harry truly want to come back to the royal family? No. It's just more headlines, you know, going on and putting more stress on the King. You know, it's not over, but he's not going to get what he wants at all. Not at this time either. I need a bit of water. Yeah, look, if I lean over and start, I've got it all in position so it's right so I can see you. Actually, what I meant was you can see me. Oh, I always look forward to your question and answer sessions. My question is, King John imprisoned Maud D. Rose, and her son William, and reportedly starved them to death. Were they in prison? Some say Corfe Castle, others says Windsor Castle. And is it true that their bodies were walled up in the castle where they died? Oh, that sounds truly horrific. Let's have a look, universe. You know, is it right? Oh. I'm getting financial news. Good. I'm seeing a young man. Maybe there was offered, like, I don't know, slavery or something. Writing information. So the boy did die early as a child. Where is it now? In there, and his son starved him to death. I think it's a story, you know, that's been told, and then over the years, because it's been written about. It's been written about. So let's have a look. Yes or no, and I put in the can. Were they buried in the walls? No. But his mother was imprisoned. So they got rid of the son. He's had to go work, you know, they put him in slavery or whatever. He would have died of hard work as well. But this poor woman, it's probably likely that she died, not just for starvation, but because of what they did to her as well. Are they in the walls, yes or no? No. Did they get buried somewhere? Because they weren't cremated. Yeah, they got buried. And it took some time because she died first, and then their son. And their son, when he passes, they joined together. They joined together. And I'm getting the wish card there. Okay, so that's not a bad thing to have. How is William coping with the King and Harry and Meghan rubbish? Yeah, how is William doing with all this? It's a mess. He knows everything's falling apart. You know, I know it sounds odd, but I guess the King and Queen and William hoped that they would succeed. Never expected all this bollocks. So how does he feel? Everything's falling apart for him. Does it fill him with joy? No, because they know once Harry's got nothing, he wants to come back. He'll never forgive him. Look at that. Never ever forgive him. And he knows exactly what Harry and Meghan have been up to. Have Harry and Meghan been working and carrying out government wishes? You know what you should do. So this is William. He knows. He knows what they've been doing. How does he feel about it? You're not important enough, okay? That they seek credit for other people's work, you know. They just latch onto bandwagons as well. Isn't it funny, okay? It is rather funny. Oh, they reckon they're all in the who and they're with. Well, they want 8 years ago. It wasn't 8 years ago. They're not consistent at all. And I'm telling you, if there was up to no good and not just playing at it, they wouldn't reveal it. They wouldn't. They'd, you know, if you've got something to hide and it's all coming out and he knows because he's spoken to Trump, now he's in trouble. everything falls apart. And he feels much like we do, and all. Great, but you know, we say great, but it actually puts a lot more pressure on William. Because when they've got nothing else, they try to come crawling back. Will William allow it? Well, at the end of the day, I think he'll have time with his brother, not with Meghan. Will he allow it? I remember a couple of years ago I suggested that Harry will return to the family, but only as a brother, not a working royal. How does William feel about Meghan coming back into the family? It's not going to happen. Yeah, she's difficult, isn't she? Very difficult. I don't want her there. And I think, well, you know, that happened. So what I was going to suggest is, why would William allow his brother back? Is it because of his dad and his wishes? Or is it, you know, that they're all in cahoots? What's about to happen? Tower. It's not in cahoots. It's only his brother. Because there's a shock. What's a shocking event? After somebody tries to take his own life. What's the shocking event? Because he's in a whole load of trouble, okay? A whole load of trouble here. It's major as well. You think Harry and Meghan just can't, you know, they'll run out of ideas in the end? No, I think there's some very, very worrying here. I'm getting some kind of attack. Does William take Harry back because, and it's only as a brother, does he take him back because Meghan's no longer around? I've been waiting for this. Oh my god. I'm getting something you often do. What? Have somebody taken off their planet? Does Meghan return? In the Lovers Card. Well, that's a partnership. That's working with somebody. A future relationship, you know. I'm getting so Meghan's the partnership with other people. How does William truly feel about Harry? Trouble and gossip, you know. So something really bad must happen for William to take pity on Harry. But will Harry ever be a working royal again? Things can get better and move on as long as he's not with Meghan, but okay, let's have a look. Right now, how do Catherine and William see Harry and Meghan? This would only be for his dad, okay, who was seriously, seriously ill. Harry don't want to come back. He wants a pecs. Where the King, William and Harry are in on a plan to have Harry go out, act some kind of position and spy and everything else. Did he? Is he? Are they? No. I'm gonna revenge you. Revenge. Is that Tom Bauer? No, it's about hidden information, not revealed. I'll have to explore that. Because this is the future, it's not now. Alright, I won't be happy until I get to the bottom of this, okay? Let's have a look. Oh, does William take pity on Harry because his wife gets assassinated? The Knight of Cups again. That's when he'll return. That is when he will return. I've always had it, haven't I? I said it in the last video. Probably said it in this one, I know. Anyway, guys, right, that's it for me today. We're at 54 minutes as well. I have to say thank you for your wonderful questions. It really does help me as well, you know, because it stretches my brain, you know, enhances the inner knowledge. What do you want to say? Yeah, I know. Serious problems coming for all of them. Anyway, I think it's a funeral. Does Harry come back because, and only because, his dad's passed away? No, because the government. Oh, I don't know. What an arsehole. Do you know what though? It's maybe karma will bite him on the ass. But isn't it odd? Isn't it odd? Wouldn't it be ironic that Harry's children lose their mum in in tragedy and an accident, just like Diana, and just like Diana, Meghan forewarned everybody, so psychics and absolutely knew, you know, that she was going to be assassinated. Yeah, she's no psychic. She's a psycho. That's it. That's all she got going for her. Anyway, guys, it's been fantastic reading for you today. I'm going to go catch some sun and then wait for my family to arrive. Okay. Bye now. Bye-bye.